Welcome to the Plead the Fifth podcast, recorded in the Bullhucker studio.
Hey everybody, welcome back. And if you're new to the podcast, if you're finally checking us out, welcome aboard, man. I hope you like what you see. We're recording this at Bullhucker Studio in the bowels of the Brush Emporium, 210 Clayton Street, Brush, Colorado. And in this episode, we have a father-daughter combo this week. Doug and Lizzy Shasso come on and answer 12 questions apiece about anything from their relationship to who they'd fist fight in history to concerts to everything in between. If you enjoy what you see, on the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, there's a little subscribe button. It's a little red dot. Go ahead and click that. It's a small click for you, but it's a huge click for us. All right? Thank you, and time for the podcast.
Oh, yeah. All right, guys. Both of you rolling those die.
All right.
We're going to find out where we're starting at.
Oh, I like that.
We don't start from number one, ever.
I like that.
3?
So 3 plus whatever?
Yep. Mad skills. 5. 1, 2. All right, that's where we're going to start. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming, by the way. It's good to have you.
Yeah. We're super excited.
You guys already found yourself on the wall, I see.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, you guys are old bullhuckers. That's good.
126, 127.
Oh, that's right, back to back. That's right. It was closed. You came in. That's right. It was a lot warmer at that time, though.
Yeah, it was a lot warmer.
Yeah.
We did the spook one, and
Well, you did.
yeah.
I wanted to come back with porn in the potty part 2.
Porn in the potty part 2. You know, bullhuckers, it's funny because the bullhucker had so many crazy stories, and Lizzy, that's got to be one of the crazier stories. Like, yeah, I tell people all the time, like, you should listen to this episode because, oh my God, you know, you won't go use the bathroom at the park anymore. I promise you that. So,
Wipe the seat.
yeah. Were you guys ready to ask some questions?
Yeah,
ready.
let's do
Let's
it.
do this. All right, Doug, you rolled the high one, so you're going first. How's that sound?
Oh boy, here we go.
All right, Mr. Shasso. Doug, if you had to fist fight any beloved figure in history, who would it be? Of course, this is the one you struggled with. This is going to be the first one.
You know, at one time he was very beloved, but then he became hated. So I'm just going to have to go with Paul Rubens.
Who's Paul Rubens? Oh, Pee Wee Herman.
Pee-wee Herman. Pee-wee Herman. Everybody liked Pee-wee.
You know what? The way he was hated, though, he just got caught.
He got
let's be
caught.
honest.
And I was never allowed to watch Pee Wee Herman.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that why?
Maybe had a little... You had an instinct already.
That's funny you knew that name.
Yeah, well, because I was a big Pee Wee Herman fan. I mean, the tequila dance.
Oh, yeah.
We all did it when we were younger.
Yeah,
You know what I
absolutely. Absolutely.
So that's
Yeah.
that's Paul Rubens. You struggled. That's a great answer. That's the first one, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And if you don't know what happened to Pee Wee Herman, you should look it up. It's pretty. He's not around anymore, is he?
He did.
No,
Yeah, he
he's-
did die.
He did, yeah.
He played a lot of weird roles too.
Cancer, I think.
Maybe it was cancer. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Well, I won't touch that. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to leave old Paul Rubens alone.
Lizzy, are you ready?
I am.
All right, same question, Lizzy. If you had to fist fight any beloved figure in history, who would it be?
Well, I'm such an animal lover, so I'm going to go with Noah.
Noah from the Ark.
Yeah. I mean, he should have saved all the animals.
Who didn't he save?
Well, I'm just saying, like, he should have saved them all. Like, just not 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2 by 2.
You're actually so big hater.
I know.
I saw a quote one day about fighting in life. You know, always put up the fight like you're the third monkey trying to get on the ark. That's you know,
Dude, we already got one.
that's a great one.
Drowned.
No ark. That's also a great reference. Bible references that come into this. It's funny. Like, who in the Bible would you fight? You know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No kidding.
But Noah's a great one. That's a great answer.
That's who I'd tangle with.
Right, because there's no T-Rexes around, right?
No.
No.
So obviously he put forth a half-assed effort. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I
he
might have a
did, he
chance.
did.
What's that?
I said I might have a chance.
You might have a chance. That's it. All right. Great answer so far. All right. Lizzy, you're going to go first on the next one.
Okay.
Lizzy, if you could time travel to any musical, if you could time travel to see any musical artist in their prime in concert, who would it be?
Oh, I think it would be...
Hey, you're not that old, so you can't go back too far.
I know. I think I'm going to go Freddie Mercury.
That's a great reference.
You know, everybody likes a fat bottom girl, so...
That's damn right.
Yeah.
Damn right.
We make the rock and world go round.
Yeah. Now, what would you do? What year?
Man, I to be honest, I really don't know. I just think it'd be a wild time
Right.
out there in that concert.
I'm not quite as as young, obviously, but what, late 70s, early 80s, Doug? Is that
Yeah,
what
I would say anywhere from mid 70s, to whenever.
Did you ever get to watch the movie Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yes, I did watch it. That actor rocked it.
Did it? I did not get a chance to watch it.
Yeah, I felt like he looked a lot like Freddie too.
Really? I always want to watch it because, I mean, Queen's such a classic.
Right.
I mean, the music transcends all generations. Everybody recognizes We Will Rock You, or, you know what I mean, We Are the Champions. It's a great answer. It's a great one. Doug, if you could travel to see any musical artist in their prime in concert, who would you go see?
You know, I struggled with that a lot because in 79 I went and seen REO Speedwagon.
Ooh.
And I never did see Journey.
Really?
Never did. But after thinking about this for a couple days, I thought Elvis would be something to go see.
That'd be a good one.
In his prime.
In his prime.
When's his prime, do you think?
You know, I remember laying on the floor watching him in Hawaii.
Right.
And, you know, that had to have been 70 or 73, 74. I don't even remember. But I just remember my folks there. We were watching Elvis. And, dude, I just thought it was great. And then all of a sudden,
You know, this answer came up with somebody else. And the cool thing about Elvis Presley is, name me another musician that is so recognizable through any generation.
Right. Yep.
Everybody knows who Elvis is. Even kids now know who Elvis is.
Yep.
What other musician ever has that?
Right.
Nobody.
I don't think anybody.
Yeah.
No. And
Even to this day, like our music teacher still talks about Elvis.
Elvis, that's how big he was at that time. Wouldn't you want to be there when it's... I haven't seen that movie either. They came out with a movie for Elvis. I haven't seen that one either. Have you?
No.
No.
No, I'd like to, though. I mean,
And
interesting.
everybody knows his songs.
Yeah,
Everybody.
yeah.
And you can. I think most anybody that listens to Elvis can almost sing all of his songs.
Right.
You know, some of the
More popular.
Yeah, the Blue Suede Shoes and Jailhouse Rock and.
I worked with a lady named Cindy years and years ago in high school, and her house is a shrine to the man.
Oh, really?
When you go in, it's like everything Elvis, everything.
Okay, well, fun fact: when you call his dad,
That'd be your grandpa.
when you call the house phone and they don't answer, it says, "This is Elvis. Dwayne and Darlene can't come to the phone right now."
He does.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
leave a message after the beep.
Yeah.
Grandpa's fun then, right?
Yeah, he's fun.
If it wasn't too early, I would call because we'd get voicemail.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You'll have to call and send it to me anyway.
Oh,
There you go.
it's
There
pretty
you go.
funny.
It is pretty funny.
Aye.
How, did he do it or did he have it done?
No, he did it.
Oh yeah, he
Oh,
did
it's his
it.
voice.
It's his voice.
It's totally Grandpa.
Yeah, it's totally. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Two good answers.
Yeah.
Two good answers. All right. Doug, back to you. Doug, if you could travel to witness any moment in history, what would it be?
Oh my God, Larry. I really like history, you
Right.
know, and I toyed with this and I toyed with this. I had a bunch of ideas, like going back to General Custer.
Okay.
Yeah, because the only ones left there were the Indians to
Right.
report, you know.
Right.
And there's always one-sided. So you have the Indians, and of course nobody survived over here. And then you always have the truth somewhere in the middle.
Right.
And I don't know. I'd probably have to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Custer's Last Stand.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the other one came to mind and toyed with that. Is sitting in the car with JFK when he was shot.
I don't think you want to be in the car, Doug.
Well,
I'm just saying.
He wanted to be the driver.
And then being able to go, oh, you guys lied. This is what happened.
Yeah.
And I saw where Trump is going to open up the books on that. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll ever know exactly.
Yeah, we'll see. Who knows?
Well, who knows?
Who knows?
But I would have to go back Colonel Custer or General Custer, and because, like I said, all you have, not that the Indians were wrong, but
Right.
I'd like to know exactly what happened.
It's funny. So far, everybody on this answer has had a conspiracy theory.
Yep.
To go back to just double check stuff.
Yes, that's all it is.
Egypt is huge on this. People answer Egypt all the time.
Really?
Yeah, but I'm not going to say it until I hear her answer.
Okay.
That's a great answer. That's original.
Well, I'm not Egypt. That's not my answer.
Okay. Well, Lizzy, let's hear your answer. If you could time travel to witness any moment in history, what would it be?
This is going to sound kind of sick, but I would like to go to Ford's Theater and witness.
Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Not necessarily be up in the booth, but be in the theater piece.
Right.
Yes.
You're not like your dad want to be in the
No,
line of fire.
not driving the car or anything, but I always thought that'd be so interesting.
That'd be wild. I mean, the interesting to see the panic or the chaos.
Right, and the fact that they walked him across the street.
Right.
Right.
Do you think people knew what was going on at first?
I don't.
No.
I don't. I think somebody just. I
Loud
think it was
noise?
just,
I don't know.
Like, what the hell? He didn't have Secret Service back then. He didn't.
No.
He just had his buddies, you know.
No.
Yeah.
And so
The funny part is the beloved people to fight. His name gets. People want to fight Abe Lincoln for some reason. I don't know. He's a
really?
tall, lanky guy. He's got to reach.
Yeah.
You don't want to fight that. You know.
No.
way out there.
That's kind of crazy. That'd be cool to see.
Yeah.
Not cool to see by
Right.
any means, but I mean,
Just
very
to-
interesting.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't think there's a conspiracy theory with that one, though, is there?
I don't think so.
No. Huh. Interesting. Ford's Theater. What year did that happen?
Ooh.
Come on, teacher.
I teach PE.
Still a teacher.
Still a teacher. I don't know.
I don't know. Me neither. You're older than me.
Well, I wasn't there.
Says you. Says you, Doug.
I'm old, but I'm not that old.
What year?
I don't know. Do we have a... They're Googling over here real quick.
Yep, date of assassination, April 15th, 1865.
1865.
That was a day or two ago.
What do you get shot with?
It's like
Derringer.
I was gonna say that gun was like
It was a Derringer.
you could fit it. I mean, that thing was itty bitty.
Mama Shasso knows her stuff back here. What's going on?
Yeah, that's what you got. Google.
We're also going to get Mama Shasso on this podcast. We decided, right?
Yeah, we can put her on.
It's not her choice anymore, right?
Nope,
She's just
nope.
going to be on one of these days. Okay,
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Two great answers. Two original answers. I
There you go.
appreciate that. So, all right, next question. Let's go back to Doug. Doug, who is your favorite coworker of all time?
You know,
We might be here a while. He's got 34 years.
Oh, yeah.
no, actually, they're more than that. Go back to King Supers and the
Oh.
police department.
The Ford's Theater. It's been a
Ford's
while.
It's been a minute.
I was, yeah. You know, my most favorite one, there's actually quite a few, but the one that sticks in mind is Louis Vasquez.
He passed, correct?
He's gone.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
Big
yeah.
dude.
Big, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And,
Puerto Rican, right? Puerto Rican.
Yep, he was all,
Yep.
came from New York, had a New York accent, you know, and everybody thought he was black.
Yeah.
But he was just a dark-colored Puerto Rican. And,
Very dark.
Very dark. Man, when he and I worked together, we were just a couple guys. And,
Yeah.
you know, he was the same. Actually, he's a little bit older than me.
Okay.
But, you know, back when we grew up, it wasn't, I don't want to call it racial to hey, you know, jab each other.
Yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know, I can recall one night we're in Columbine School, and we're searching the building, found the door open, and Louis, just so dark. I remember turning around and go, Louis. Yes, Sergeant. You know, Sergeant. I said, smile so I know where the hell you're at. And we just had fun
Yeah.
all the time.
That's cool.
And,
And
you
he'd
know,
call the house, and what would he offer you?
oh, yeah, he'd call him, Sergeant. Sergeant. And he said, I got a Coke and a pastry. Come on over. So I'd go sit on it, and there that guy would be sitting there in a purple robe, smoking a cigarette.
Probably nothing underneath.
Nothing.
No.
I have no idea. Colder than hell outside.
You're praying on windows. to come up, right?
But you know, as a supervisor, he always did what I asked him to do, and he was military, so it was just a good, fun relationship.
Yeah.
So anyway,
That's great. That's a good answer,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
He had pretty thick glasses.
yeah.
Right?
He had glasses on.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
I believe I remember him. I think so.
Yeah.
It's not been that long he's been gone.
Oh my God.
Or has it been?
8 years.
Okay.
8 years.
Yeah, 16. I think he passed.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do believe I remember him. Though. He's a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
Yep.
That's a great answer. Lizzy.
Yes.
Who's your favorite coworker of all time?
Oh, I would have to say Jessica Marquez.
What's up, Jessica?
Yeah, give a shout out to her. So that's Ernie's wife. Oh, yes. So she worked with me over at Pioneer for a hot minute, and she was my ride or die.
Yeah.
We had such good times together, and now she's adventured off and making more money and doing other things.
What's she doing now?
So she works in up west, and she's following her career in nursing.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
It was cool when they were on HGTV to see their house get redone. Although I thought it was nice to begin with.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
right.
I thought it looked very tasteful to begin with. And I'm like,
Right.
why are they messing it up? You know what I mean? But it turned out really well too.
Yes, I know. I've always really enjoyed that family, and their girls are so great.
Where did you work with her?
At Pioneer.
At Pioneer, the school.
Yep.
What did she teach?
So she was our computer teacher.
Ah.
Yep. And we didn't really connect until like a year or so later, and then it was just like not like, oh, she's coming to my house and I was coming to her house, just kind of shooting the shit and
That's
going
cool.
for walks, and yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. So you guys are the good coworkers.
Yeah.
Everybody else saw some guy named Bob.
Bob.
He's all right.
Bob.
All right. Lizzy, let's go back to you. Lizzy, what is one piece of fashion that has went out of style that you wish would make a comeback?
Okay.
You're pretty young, so this is a tough question.
Sorry, Dad. I got to throw him under the bus for a second.
Oh.
All I remember is, look at his face. He's mad. He would wear a shirt, just a t-shirt, belt, jean shorts, and then he wore a black fanny pack. I do remember a black fanny pack. Look at he's pissed.
They were popular. We all owned one time.
yeah.
Don't try to get away from it.
With like not super like knee-high socks, but like I'd say like mid-calf socks
Yeah.
and New Balance. Bring back those dad New Balances, Dad.
It's a dad.
Were they cut off jean shorts?
No, they weren't cut off.
Thank Jesus.
They were normal.
Fuzzies on the end.
Yeah.
I just remember that from that picture when you went on that great convention and you took a picture with those two ladies.
That
And
were
you-
ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And you were wearing your jean shorts and your shirt and your belt, and you looked all ravishing, and
What year is this around?
Oh, great.
I'd say like 2000.
Maybe. He was teaching great gang resistance education and training. It was for the schools.
Yeah.
Burl Giffen and me and
What's up, Burl?
Chris Hall, John Caper.
Oh.
We all went to Reno, Nevada,
Nice.
and that was our great conference up there.
Yeah.
I didn't know they'd let old John into anywhere in Vegas.
You
or
know,
Nevada.
that is one lucky dude.
Is he really?
Oh yeah, I remember. Every time I turned around, he was winning money. And
Really?
I was like, what are you doing?
You know what you should have been doing? Mugging John.
Oh yeah,
You know?
you just kind of hang next to the guy. You know the rich kids.
Yeah.
In school.
Yeah.
I was trying to get close to him. It just didn't work. I'd put a $5 bill in there. Back in those days, the money came out. Ding 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 ding. ding.
Yeah.
And then you had the buckets.
And I just, dude, what are you doing? And I'd put a $20 in there, and it'd be gone.
God.
Then John would put a 20 in, and it'd be hundreds laying there. And I'm
Yeah.
going,
Damn,
what are you doing?
They give you vouchers now, right?
Yeah,
Not
as
little
exciting.
white. Yeah, they don't get money.
Yeah.
I took Mom to Vegas for Christmas a couple years ago. She's never been. So,
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so like you and I are going to go to Vegas. She doesn't gamble with her money, but I told her you're going to do some gambling.
Oh.
You're going to at least try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So she goes and puts $5 into a what's that show with the scientists now? It's so popular, Sheldon.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Big Bang Theory.
Big
Big
yes.
Bang.
She found one of those machines, so she
Uh-huh.
puts some money in, and she's gonna do $1 time. No, all 5. Boom. She wins 50. This is the greatest things that happened to my mom ever. And he gives her a little voucher, and she's trying to hide it. I'm like, Mom, no one's gonna switch you for the $50. Security's not gonna descend on us, Mom. No one's coming to double check your ID. You know, she was so scared. But man, that $50, she's like, I'm gonna buy T-shirts with them. I'm like, okay,
That's it,
That's
Mom.
a great plan there, Lundstrom. You know.
I'm not allowed to keep it. I got to give it to my wife.
We don't win, Dad.
I know. Man.
At least not as far as the wife knows. All right, Doug. Same question. What is one piece of fashion that has went out of style that you wish would make a comeback?
So time out, Dad. I want jean shorts to come back with you.
Oh no, no, we ain't doing jean shorts. No, because I always picked them.
Yeah. Oh, the cutoffs.
The
yeah,
cutoff.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
You always pick them in a little bit.
Yeah.
Now, back in the day was corduroy bell bottom.
Yeah, that's way past me. But
Yeah, I know. Corduroy bell bottoms.
was Doug able to rock a pair of corduroy bell bottoms?
That was before,
Come on, Mom. You know.
That was before her time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
All
that
right.
was high school days.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Were those hot?
They were hot on him. Is that what you're asking?
yeah,
You know,
yeah.
as stupid as
That's a redundant question.
as stupid as I remember that, the corduroy as you walked
Oh,
between the legs,
Yeah, yeah.
and it just didn't go.
sounds
well.
like a PE jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yeah. When I was in high school in the early '90s, all the skater kids were starting to wear corduroy again.
Yeah.
And I was like, I can't do it.
They
So
can't do it.
That's a great. That's the kind of answer I'm looking for. Is corduroy pants from back in the day.
Yeah, that's it.
That's hilarious.
But I really don't know if I want them to come back.
You know what? Why not?
Hey, you can what? How's that?
Experiment?
Feel my pain.
Yeah. Didn't bell bottoms make a comeback for a while?
They're still
Are they
still
still?
here. Yeah.
Oh wow, they're still wearing them.
Oh yeah.
I haven't seen that for a while.
But,
You're not getting out much.
I don't get out at all. This is my getting out right here. Lizzy, okay.
The basement?
This is my in the corner, but in the bowels of the Brush Emporium. Yes, that's exactly right.
smell the pizza.
It's got great
That's
pizza
not
here.
good for a fat guy.
No,
I'm telling
no,
you right now.
No. Juicy.
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 That's what Lizzy calls fat guys, by the way. So it's not weird. Okay, it's not weird. But I told her I bought these chairs for the Juicy Boys. All
Yes,
right,
and they're nice.
Doug.
Yep.
What's a movie everyone loves that you can't stand? Movie or TV show? We'll say.
Christmas time. It's a Christmas movie.
He always bitches about this.
Oh, you don't like the you'll shoot your eye out.
I will. I do it because I'm a good husband. I'm a good husband.
Yeah, crickets
And it
behind
is-
me, by the way. Crickets.
How many times do you have to watch
Amen.
The Sound of Music?
Okay, yeah, that's a bit much. One is plenty.
But my children, one year, bought their mother the DVD of it. And you know, I come home and I'm like, oh crap, it's on tonight.
Doe, a deer, a female deer. Oh, mom's jamming.
Do you like any musicals though?
We're just going to leave that. No,
No.
I'm not a musical
No.
guy. And that one I do because my wife likes it. And you never where it's going to go after the movie. But it never
God.
goes anywhere.
Yeah. I
So
hate.
you try and be a
I
good
think that's
guy.
my cue to leave.
I can't stand musicals either. My mom loves them, and I was in Springs one day. It's a long story. My niece, Kayla, all the other nieces and nephews had pink eye or something. I can't remember what they had, and so she couldn't go hang out with her cousins. So I said, "Let's go to the movies. I'll take you to the movies. What do you want to watch?" She was Hairspray, Uncle Larry, and I don't know this is a musical. I have no idea. She knows I hate them. So we'd sit down. I go, and she doesn't tell me till the tickets are paid for, and the snacks are bought.
Yeah.
I go, what is it? She's all, it's a musical. I go, oh.
See, I don't mind Grease. I don't mind Grease. I don't mind it. But,
That's okay.
yeah.
That's because it was my favorite movie.
Was it?
Yeah.
Did you go back when it was the 25-year anniversary?
No.
You might have been too young for that, actually.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big thing. My friend Tish made me go, and I was like, we've seen this movie. We can watch it at home right now. I don't know. We're paying for a theater to watch it, but it's a 25-year. Who cares? So, Rock of Ages is the only one I really like.
Oh, yeah.
You sent that, didn't you? You sent us down?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, that was down in Denver.
Yeah.
At Buell.
Buell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked it being there. I don't want to sit and watch TV.
Yeah,
I just, The other thing that Larry,
yeah. He's on it now.
is when I'll be working, at the hospital.
Yeah.
Get home, get to bed, and tomorrow I'll turn the news on. Guess where that channel is always at? Hallmark Christmas movies.
Don't look at me.
I know.
What's
She,
the-
she can't even change it.
What's the joke? 85 movies, one plot?
Yeah.
Yep.
And they all get the dude.
They
I
all get
told
the
her.
dude.
I said, why? You know what's going to happen.
I know.
You know it's. Oh, I just love them.
Yeah. I don't know. I used to watch wrestling, so I know it's going to happen too. Yet you still watch the damn
Yeah,
thing.
you know.
You can't control yourself.
I got an aunt, and she does the same thing. I guess, what are you guys doing?
I thought you were first going to say a Christmas movie.
No,
With You Shoot Your Eye Out.
A Christmas Story.
Christmas Story.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Put your tongue on the pole.
It's a great movie. I don't know why like TBS plays it 24 hours in a row.
And it's just constant.
I can't figure it out.
I don't know.
I need it once.
Yeah.
And now, I don't know who's watching it that many times.
What is it? Fragile or
Fragile?
Fragile?
Yeah. Oh, the lamp.
It's Fragile.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good movie, but I can only watch it, Although I'm a Christmas movie guy, though. I mean, there's a group of them I do watch every year, like Christmas Vacation. I mean, come on, dude.
Right, absolutely.
Shitter's Full. How do you not watch that over and over? So, all right, Lizzy, same question. What's a movie or TV show everyone loves that you can't stand?
Okay, I've never been into it. It's going to be, sorry, Dad, Yellowstone.
Really?
Yeah. The only reason I watch it is because, Kevin Costner, that's a daddy.
Is he all right?
Oh, yeah.
Is it Dreamboat?
He's
I've
my
never
age.
watched it.
He's my age.
He's a daddy.
He was at the Fort Theater also.
He was there.
I've never watched that show. I've heard it.
I can't get into it.
Really?
And the other thing is, when Walking Dead was really, like, huge,
Yeah.
you'd be all about that.
Oh, I was not.
And I'm not into that either. I'm like,
Really?
but then we'd suffer. We'd sit there and suffer and watch
I
it.
just think it would be fun to sit on a roof with an AR and shoot dead people.
Yeah.
I just think it'd be all right.
Ay, ay, ay.
What the heck?
There's actually a question coming up on this podcast on what weapon would you choose if you only could choose one
Oh,
to
really?
survive the apocalypse. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Maybe next time you're on,
We'll talk about
come
that.
up.
They're already dead. So
Yeah.
what the hell?
Yeah. What don't you like about Yellowstone? You just can't get into it. You
I just can't get
the-
into it.
can't get the groove. Yeah. There's a few shows like that I tried. I can't do it either. But Walking Dead was awesome, but it died
It did.
because they kept doing the same formula over and over. They find a new place. They
Well,
secure
now they're
themselves.
where are they at now? In France?
Daryl Dixon's in France.
Dan,
and
I go, it's time to stop.
just let it die.
Yeah,
just let it
go.
die.
Let
yeah,
it go.
it was
Let it
good.
go.
It was good. It was really
It
good.
was
when
really
it was going.
good. That's right.
Like everybody would.
I don't know if it was good.
I'm telling you, if you're on Facebook, that's what Facebook was used. Everybody would watch the show and then talk about it after. It was nuts, dude. Like they had that show afterward, the Talking Dead or whatever.
Talking Dead.
Yeah. It was big. It was pretty big. So
I liked it.
I know you did. I suffered.
yeah, baby. But they just did the same formula over and over again.
Yeah.
Like they would clash with another group of people. They would beat them. Everybody dies. That kind of crap. Yeah. All right. This next question comes from Matt Gordon, and you guys are more than welcome to leave me questions too for future episodes. But who do we list? Let's start with you, Doug.
Yep.
Doug, how would you explain color to a blind person?
You know, that's another one I toyed with since you sent those questions to me. And, I would first off tell them that they're fortunate not to know color.
Right.
It's, we get caught up with color, people, and sometimes, you just describe a person, instead of Larry, you say the black guy down the street,
Yeah.
And if you could get past that, and I'd say, first off, if you could get past that, it's good. But trying to describe color to people, like a friend of mine said, describe the sun as warm. It's yellow.
Yeah.
It's warm. It feels good.
Right.
And so you're just trying to do that, and I'm going, I don't know. It's like saying taste. It tastes like a banana.
Right.
Well, how the hell you know what a banana tastes like if you've never had one?
Right.
Right. It's a good mother trucker. I don't know.
Like everything tastes like chicken.
Yeah, tastes like chicken.
How do we know that's really chicken?
I don't know. Have you had anybody?
I've had a few answers. I'll get into them after I hear Lizzy. So,
okay.
Lizzy, I'll ask you, how would you explain color to a blind person?
I would probably describe it as a feeling in terms of if something is like dull, then it's probably a little on the gloomy side. Something is bright and happy, it's going to be, those Easter colors. So I'd have to say that like color is more based on like a feeling.
Okay.
So that's kind of how I would go about it.
Yeah.
It's a very, very tough question.
When Matt brought it, it's episode 1, he brought it, and I thought, wow, swing for the fences.
Yeah.
My answer, and I had to think about this for a while, I would do it through taste. Spicy, red. Yellow,
Yep.
mustard, like bitter.
Yep.
You know,
Okay.
white, very bland.
Bland.
You know,
Yeah.
very, you know, black, probably licorice. You know, just
Right.
that's how I think that's how I would have to, like green, something very minty. Mm-hmm. You know, that's the only thing I can think of. Some people said like through sound, very like vibrations. I'm not sure, I didn't follow that one. Some people said like the movie The Mask. You're probably too young. Remember The Mask?
I do know the mask, but not my cup of tea.
This happens in the movie where he takes grass and puts it in her hand. This is green, and he does it like that. So it's a tough question. When
That is a really tough question.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know any blind people. Otherwise, I'd ask them. You know,
Yeah.
how that's an awesome question.
Yeah, it's a thinker.
Yeah, it is.
When Matt brought it, I was like, damn, I have to have a college education.
That is
Yeah.
deep.
That's way above
It's
deep.
deep.
I don't know how many joints he was in when he came up with that one. God bless him. So, okay. It's a tough one. And if you have an answer, put it in the comments below here. I'd love to hear it. So,
Yeah, I would.
all right. Next one. Lizzy,
Yes.
what is a talent what is a talent that you wish came to you naturally?
Okay, well, there's a lot of talents out there I wish I had.
Sure.
I wish I could whistle.
Like you can't whistle at all.
No,
It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But I wish, like my party trick, I wish I was a musician.
Okay.
Yeah,
You wish you
like
could do magic.
yeah, I wish I bam.
That's kind of fun, but there's a very straight line there between lame as shit and awesome. And there's some that are awesome.
Like I wish I could put Doug in a box and cut him in half.
Yeah.
Like how cool a party trick would that be?
As long as you don't really cut them in half.
Nah,
big
be a
box.
big. It'd be a big box, but
Right.
I'd get it done.
Right. When I took Mom to Vegas, I told her, "You pick any show. We're gonna go see a show. You pick the show." She picked a comedy show. I'm like,
Oh,
really?
I was thinking Blue Man Group over there.
I wanted to see either one of the Circus Soleils
Yep.
because I heard those are awesome. But I said, let's go see a magic show. I would like the Chris Angel.
Yes, that stuff is. Oh my gosh, it's mind blowing.
Mind blowing. And obviously it's a trick, but
Right.
But you can't figure it out. You're just
Right.
like, how'd you do that?
That's what I'd like.
Yeah. I'm not. When I said lame, I mean like you're trying to pick up guys at a bar. Like, hey,
I mean, I can sing. My family doesn't think I can sing, but I know I can sing.
Well, I mean, everybody can sing, but magician's cool though. It'd be cool to be able to do some tricks, just
Yeah.
to have fun with people.
Absolutely.
Depending on how good you were. Rodrigo Alagar is a friend of mine on Facebook, and he's always putting on. He's gotten big into it, and he's gotten very good.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's fun to watch him. So. And he goes to bars, he goes to like these big places, and he just walks up to people and like, boom, does it, and yeah, it's pretty impressive. How
That's
he does it.
awesome.
Yeah. This is the first episode this question's been on. So, Doug, what's a talent you wish came naturally to you?
you know, there's like she said, there's a lot of them.
Yeah.
But some people can just sit down, play guitar.
Yeah.
And any guitar, bass, they can just go. I wish I could just be able to sing a cappella and just go. And, you don't need anything. I wish I was that. I know that takes a lot, but I just wish I could do that.
Yeah, like the old barbershop
Yep,
quartets.
just be able to just go.
Yeah, have you ever tried?
Lizzy says I don't sound too bad, but...
She's your daughter who loves you.
Yeah, I know. I
Hey,
know.
I'm his biggest fan.
But anyway, getting up in church and just belting away and going, dude, he's good.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, he's never had a music lesson.
That's nuts.
That's crazy. But that would be what I would look for. But
Did you know Kim? He's the teacher in Brush. Kim Acalera.
I got nothing.
He was from the Philippines. He was here teaching for a couple years. And this guy, he's got a Filipino accent, but then he'd sing Journey, and he would just blow it out of the wall. It was nuts to listen to him. He was
Really?
insanely good. He sang on the podcast, and I had to pull it down because YouTube flagged it.
Oh.
Because I put the karaoke on there. So, but I was at a party one day after the comedy show, and he was there, and it's the first time I ever met the man.
Uh-huh.
And they put the music on, and and the kid had lungs. I mean, this kid just belted it out. I was like, wow. But I guess in the Philippines, karaoke's massive.
Yes,
Right.
yes.
Like, everybody has a karaoke machine. That's like a TV to us, so. But it was fun to watch him. He was very good. What's up, Kim, by the way? I hope you're doing good, buddy. But It's something I'd like to do too.
Yeah, just be able to do that and go, God damn, you heard Larry sing?
Yeah.
Have you heard Larry sing?
Although I wouldn't sing, if I had to pick, it'd be the guitar. And I've bought like one or two over the years that I've given away and sold because I'm like, it's for me. I wish it come naturally to me, and that's why this question came up. Is I've tried, trying to with your fingers and stuff.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, but I got to the point where like this is just too much work or more work that I'm willing to put into this.
Yeah.
Yep. Because it's talented. It makes you appreciate people.
Yep, absolutely.
You can do that kind of stuff. So
Yep.
little jealousy there.
Yep. Oh, absolutely.
Okay. Next question, Doug. What person has made the biggest impact in your life? Present company excluded. You can't see your daughter.
I would say it would have to be my very first boss, really, and that was Harold Davison
Okay.
at the police department. And when you got in trouble, he'd always say, whatever you do, don't lie. We can get through most everything.
Yeah.
Don't lie. And then when you got your ass chewed by him, it was over.
Yeah.
And I remember you got it, and that's a trait I wish I had.
Right.
Because she pissed me off. And 2 days, 3 days later, I look at him. I'm still pissed off at you for doing that. But it was over.
Right.
With that guy, it was over. I remember walking into his office and walk in, and to be honest with you, I don't even remember what I did. And then he goes, "What are you doing now?" I said, "I don't know. I was going to go back to my desk." He says, "Go get your car, pick me up at the back door, and we're going to go for lunch, and then we're going to go check out stop signs, vegetation blocking stop signs." And I'm like, "You just chewed my ass, and you want to take me to lunch and go do that?" I'm like,
Yeah.
And that was him, and it was over.
It's a great boss, man.
But I can't. I wish I had that trait.
Yeah.
Because there's people that piss me off. I'm still pissed off of them today. Don't even look at me. Go away.
You're vindictive.
Yeah.
I can't be.
Dude, it's been 20 years. I don't care. You still pissed me off that day.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Is he still around?
Harold? No, he died.
Did he pass away?
He passed away, I don't even know, in 2017.
I'd say 4. Oh, yeah, probably.
17. Yeah.
That's a great trait. I had a boss named Rick Payne. What's up, Rick, from Budweiser? And that was his thing, too. He'd tell you is never lie to me.
Yep.
He goes, you tell me the truth, we'll figure it out.
That's right.
He goes,
That's right.
You lie to me, you're on your own.
That's right.
You face the music on your own.
As a cop, that was, and I took that to my kids.
Yeah.
I said, don't lie to me.
Right.
I want to hear about it from you.
But it was always someone else that ratted on us.
Oh, yeah. Always
Never failed.
That's why I said, come to me, and I don't care, And, and the kids, I'm sure they didn't tell me everything.
Sure.
But I don't doubt that they never lied to me.
Right.
And then, my wife, she would not tell me things. And then I'd find out later, like Bob, a friend of mine, goes, "Hey, did Jennifer tell you that I helped her get the car started the other day?" And I go, "No." Yeah. I said, And she just looked at me. "Do you know everything?" I said, "I don't know everything, but I know a lot of people that will rat you out."
I'm a cop. I know a ton of snitches.
I know.
I know a ton of snitches.
Yeah, and that's one thing when I became a cop, and I find it horribly interesting nowadays. Back in those days, don't lie to me. We can get through most everything. Now you almost get fired from the day go. So I think you kind of change directions and go, well, I'm going to lie and hope you don't. And if you catch me, because I know I'm going to get fired anyway.
Yeah.
So there's nothing, to reward you by going, you know what, I messed up.
Yeah.
And this is what happened. Yeah, okay, catch me if you can type deal.
Yeah. Although, other than your morals, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Just
absolutely.
to do it,
Morals.
At work, I always fess up to it because they're going to catch you. Anyway.
They're going to catch you.
It's going to catch up to you.
They're going to catch you. That's right. Hey, by the way, I backed into the stop sign again back there. You know it was me.
Yeah. Yeah, no one's got to get enough memory to be a good liar, right?
Yeah, never.
Is that Abraham Lincoln?
No.
Who said that?
It was Abe.
Honest Abe.
Honest Abe.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool, man. That's that boss was my favorite for that exact reason, and he was not afraid to. He never asked you to do something he wasn't willing to do first.
Nope.
You know what I mean? So, I haven't. Well, I've had a few clumcolos since, but he was ornery though. He was so ornery. The shit he did to us. That's a whole nother podcast. So, anyway, let's see.
Yeah.
Same question. What person has made the biggest impact in your life?
I'm gonna have to say Rena Frasco.
What's up, Rena Frasco?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's the one that really pushed and encouraged me to be a classroom teacher for second grade. And then was one of my professors through college. And yeah, she's probably been the most influential person that I've had in my life.
That's very cool.
Yeah.
She was on the podcast.
Oh.
Right, the Bullhucker.
Okay.
Early on. I got to tell you, super interesting woman.
Okay.
Very interesting woman.
She is full of so much knowledge.
Yeah. No, she was one of those podcast guests that I kind of sat there, just got enthralled with her stories. You know,
Yes.
I was just like,
Yes.
I mean, she was telling me all kinds of. She's traveled everywhere. She's very interesting lady. So, yeah.
Yeah, but she'd definitely be the one. She's the one that pushed me to be in the classroom where I would have never done it, and yeah, that's where I'm at where I'm at.
Is she still the assistant superintendent?
Yep, still
Okay.
yep,
Still kicking butt, huh?
always, yeah.
Good for her.
She's a powerhouse.
Yeah, Dencia actually brought her on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Speaking of Dencia, I was going to say, not to go back one, her family has a thing with telling the truth. She told me, growing up, that it was on God's honor. Like if they ask you that, that's the truth time, you know. But they don't pull it out all the time.
Okay.
Just for very serious situations, like on God's honor, and then that's
it.
That's like the clan's moral. So, but no, Rena's a super interesting lady. I really liked her. So we'll have to bring her back on one of these days. So
She is. She's a powerhouse.
yeah,
What I like about her is when she goes back to Minnesota, she comes back,
yeah.
Hey.
That accident probably just slips right into
I
you, man.
freaking love it.
We have a counselor, Scotty Klinkhammer, who's from Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
And it's funny when he's beat that accent for the most part, but sometimes when he gets real passionate about something, it starts slipping back in. I sit next to him and just giggle. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I can hear you're showing your accent.
She said as soon as she goes back, it starts.
Right.
It's this minute you walk in,
Right.
you start talking like him again.
I think we're the only people that don't have an accent in this country.
Yeah,
like
maybe,
Midwest
maybe.
America. I don't.
Yeah.
People think we do, but
I was gonna say people probably think we do.
yeah, but I can't imagine what it is.
I don't know what it'd be.
I don't know. To us, we sound normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's the rest of your world doesn't.
Weirdos. Lizzy, what's a deal breaker on a first date?
Do I need to leave the room?
Oh, you and Mom.
Dun-na-na-na-na-na.
Yeah.
I would say someone that's not very attentive and is always on their phone. I would say the phone thing. And if you're gonna show up late, don't show up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll piss me off.
Does it really?
Yeah, and I'm gonna call out Jeff right now because my brother's always late for everything.
Is he?
It's bad, and my mom is like, it's okay, but we get pissed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I would have to say the cell phone thing and being late. I'm sorry, I named two.
That's cool. The cell phone thing's come up before too, and I didn't realize it till it was Adam actually that brought that up. That if you're with somebody, be with somebody. You know,
Right,
don't-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Check the phone. Just leave it in the car.
Leave it in
Yeah.
the vehicle. Yeah.
Mine is. It's in the car.
Yeah. I'm torn on that. You know what I mean? But I mean, I also understand. Like the thing that makes me angry is it's totally off subject. But when I'm on Facebook or look at people at a concert somewhere and they're recording the concert, or they're recording a show,
and they're
it's
not.
like,
Yes.
put it down, man. Put the cell phone down and be in the moment, man.
Be in the moment. Yep.
Why? Why even record it for later? So
I think body odor would be something else.
Yeah.
Eeh.
But who would you think? People are weird.
People
man.
are weird.
Yeah, I got all the good answers from this, like tipping. Someone who doesn't tip their server.
Oh.
Stuff like that. You know, someone who talks about their ex a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it turns out a lot of weird things with dating with people. So.
Dad, I want to know what's a deal breaker for you.
Yeah, what is the deal breaker, Doug?
I'm dying.
You said 40 years since your last first date, right?
40. Well, God, it's probably been longer than that. 42 years. Oh, you got it down on the.
He's
calendar
acting like the
somewhere.
cat's meow over here. He's like, you know.
42 years. Yeah,
It was the bell bottoms. That was the deal breaker.
I'm gonna lie. I had a little dog,
I'm gonna lie.
and he was named Sparky.
Okay.
And I told Jennifer when I asked her out, I said, we're going to have to stop by the house. If my dog likes you, we're good.
Yeah.
If he don't like you, we're done. I'll take you back to your mom's house. And but I did ask her. She's right there. And but the deal breaker with me is
Time out. Did Sparky like Mom?
well, we're still together.
There it is.
Still
Well,
together.
you exist, so we'll
Yes,
say yes.
you came. Well, you came like a long time later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They fucked up on Jeff, so they had to have me.
Yeah, Jeff
We got to
came,
beat that out.
Jeff came, but he was late. I got you.
Yeah. Poor Jeff. Yeah, Mom still breastfeeds him. You know. Yeah.
Look, she has middle fingers.
Yeah, I know she has. Yeah,
But what's your deal breaker?
Yeah, my deal breaker is on time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude, you gotta. If you're not gonna, I think she said it. You know, my time's important too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know,
don't value my
I
time.
value my time, and you know, back then you had to go over the phone and to call somebody, and
Right.
and but it's always been a time. I asked my kids, if Dad's late, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead. I'm always early, and it's just a pet peeve with mine. I go to city council, and I am there 5 after 5, and the meeting don't start till 6.
Yeah.
And I went to work.
Right.
I was always one of them. You give more than what you take.
Right.
And so that to me is giving more, and that way if I get stuck working overtime, I don't feel so bad because I've already been here for 2 hours.
Right.
You know, I always give more than what you take. Yeah.
If you're not 5 minutes early, you're late.
That's right. That's right. Briefing starts at 1:45. So you need to have your butt sitting in that chair, ready to go.
Right.
And if it's not, dude, you're late.
Yeah.
Go somewhere else.
I had a football coach who used to tell us that.
Yeah, yep.
You're not 10 minutes early, you're late.
That's
So,
right.
Yeah.
Grab a dummy and take a run.
Yeah. I did a lot of running.
Yes,
it doesn't look like it now, but
You wouldn't know it now.
I've since got on time.
Yep.
All right, good answers. Good answers. I love those kind of questions with the dating because people do have these weird laws and rules that they apply. You know what I mean? So it's kind of fun. All right, Lizzy.
Yes.
No, you went first last time.
Oh, Dad.
Doug, if you won the lottery, what's the most completely unnecessary thing you would buy?
How big is the lottery?
I don't know how much you want.
You know?
Enough to live on forever. Let's say a cool billion.
Okay. Yeah, we got close here not too long ago.
Yeah.
If we had that kind of lottery, the most unnecessary, I would buy a house.
That's
And
necessary.
right
though.
on a lake
Okay.
with my own dock. And whether I ever used it again, at least I could pull in there and pee on my front yard and go somewhere else. You know, that's unnecessary. If you had that kind of money,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just a lake house where you can pee on the lawn.
And if I wanted to stay, I could. If I didn't, you know what? I didn't care.
Do you got a lake picked out?
I have a lake picked out, and we go there all summer long. And I just think it would be fun to have a lake or a house. Whether I ever use it, if you had that kind of money.
Ah.
And then the other thing, I don't know.
I hope he's like having
You'll
a.
never know where the key is.
Oh,
Never.
I guess no more fishing buddy for you then. Peace out.
He's
Yeah.
worth $1 billion. He can find a
Yeah,
new fishing
yeah.
boat.
He's like, someone is cruising me around.
You know, and there's probably somebody out there going, "No, what about the feeding the homeless?" Okay.
Dude, I'm telling you, hit the lottery, the first thing you do is move.
Yes, because everybody's going to want something.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
There you gotta
I'm
move.
moving with him.
Yeah, so you think so. All right. Lizzy, same question.
Right.
If you won the lottery, what's the most completely unnecessary thing you would buy?
I would buy a blob.
What does that mean?
A blob. Have you ever seen Heavyweights?
The kids movie
Yes,
from the fat cat?
yes.
Oh, it's been so many years.
Okay, well, remember where they like stand on that big tall thing and there's that big and they jump and then you go flying?
Yes.
Yes. I want a blob.
That's what they're called?
Yeah,
The big balloon.
the big balloon in the water.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want him to launch me.
You're not familiar with it?
I know of it, but I didn't know they were called a blob.
Yeah, I
A
didn't
blob.
either.
I want a blob.
I've always been weird with that thing, like, because that's where I'm popular then on the blob thing, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
because I bet I could launch someone's ass pretty far, you know?
I want to make sure I got like a a helmet, life jacket, just in case if I flop it
No,
somewhere.
no, no
Back
helmet.
flop, belly flop.
I wonder if kids do that. That's got to be.
Oh, oofta.
Ugh.
I just wonder how you fill it up.
With air? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm sure it's got like a.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's
It's got to be a
constant air. thing,
yeah,
like-
constant air. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a. Yeah, it's got something.
Yeah, it has
so.
to be like that.
But I mean, how much of those run?
I don't know. I don't care. I won the
well, if
lotto.
you win the billion, yeah.
I want a couple.
Yeah.
I want one for Dad's lake house that he's gonna pee at.
That's what I was gonna say. This is your dad's peeing on the porch again.
Just ignore him.
Jump on my blob. Yeah, that's an original answer, Lizzy. I'll give you
Yes,
that.
I want a blob.
So far, the most original answer is donuts.
Donuts.
Donuts,
Oh.
Someone is a donut fanatic, and they said they would just drive around and try donuts for the rest of their life. Just go to every town and try who's got the best donuts on the planet.
Okay.
The size of this table would I be?
Oh, amen, brother.
Yeah, huh?
Amen. Amen. All right, we got one left. I went quick. And this one comes from Adam Vokey, and this is probably my favorite question that's been asked on this so far because it goes down a rabbit hole. So, Lizzy,
Yes.
would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your future self or your past self?
I would have a 1-minute conversation with my past self.
Why's that?
Because I made some terrible life choices back in the day, and
Okay.
I would definitely rethink those.
But I mean, you'd change today, though.
Would I change today?
But it would change today.
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
It would not change today.
How do you figure that? Let me ask you this. So the basic rule of thumb I go by is half your age forward or backwards. So I'll be 50 in July, so I would have to choose to go back to my 25-year-old self or my 75-year-old self. Okay?
Okay.
That's kind of the rule of thumb I've been going by when people ask. So,
I was just going back like 5 years.
Okay. Okay, fair enough. Would you listen to yourself?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Absolutely.
No? Dad says no?
No. Oh, he knows I would.
Really? You wouldn't be worried that your future would change?
My future, no, it wouldn't have changed.
Okay.
No.
Is that vague?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Can I get the advice? No? You okay? That's cool. All right. That's okay. I would also give myself vague advice, but
Yeah.
yeah. But I'll tell you later. But yeah, that's okay. All right. So Doug, same question. Would you rather have a 1-minute conversation with your future self or your past self?
I would have a conversation with my past self.
Okay.
Whether it would change the dynamics of going forward, but I would hope that Doug would pay a little more attention. I think, let's see how I could say this. Spend more time or go do things with people because after 63 years being on tomorrow may never come.
Sure.
And I think if I could go back and tell Doug, dude, you need to spend more time with your friends and your family, and you think about it, but you just never follow through with it.
Sure.
And I think I would tell Doug, find a time and do it.
Yeah.
And if that would, I don't know if a 1-minute conversation enough for that. Yeah.
Depends how you word it.
Yep.
Here's a crazy thing. That was exactly my answer, almost to a T.
Yep. Yep.
I'd go back and tell myself, I worded a little different, I guess, but
Yeah.
you're going to lose a lot of people. You're going to outlive a lot of people you love
Right.
Oh yeah.
and respect.
Yep.
So all the things you think are important in your life
Or not.
are not. I guarantee things that are so pressing right now
Right.
are nothing. Go spend time with people you love. You know what I mean? Because when they're gone, it's going to mess you up.
Right.
It's going to be tough. You're not going to know how to deal with it. So go back. Now, here's a question. Would young Doug listen to you?
Probably not.
No?
Probably not. Probably not.
So you'd be going back to your about 31-year-old self.
31.
Okay.
Yeah. So, at 31 years old, Jennifer and I had probably been married, I don't think 10 years yet. But Lizzy was a couple years old. Jeff was, on his way. And there's so much that I missed.
Right.
I met Jennifer raised children. I didn't. I'm working. And so if I could, just make time to do those things.
Sure.
And I didn't.
But you also had to make a living to
I
support
did.
a family.
But I would have chosen a different career.
Oh, really?
I would never have been a cop, ever. That was, if I could go back, I'd never be a cop again.
Really?
Never. I'd find something that I could spend a lot more time with my kids, my wife, because, you just miss it.
Right.
And you can't go back and fix it.
Right.
Once it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
And so there's just, Jennifer raised children. I'd try to go to parent-teacher conferences when you'd go on your duty, and then you get called out because there's a cat loose.
Right.
There's stupidest things, and you'd miss out. And so I just say, make sure.
Conversation with your past self.
Yeah, dude. What's important? You got to figure out what that is right now.
But it gets to a point too where you don't realize that till you're older.
Yep.
I mean, at your younger age, you don't realize that,
Mm-hmm.
And probably the past 5 years, I've been very good at realizing a lot of shortcomings I have growing up, and I've been correcting them slowly but surely.
The Kenny Chesney song, "Don't Blink." Don't blink.
I haven't heard it.
Yep. Don't blink, because it's over.
Yeah. It's crazy, and it goes quicker and quicker every year.
Every year. Is it Christmas time already?
Yeah.
Did we pay that shit off from last year yet?
Yeah.
And we got another one?
Yeah, crazy stuff.
Yeah, it is.
Crazy stuff. It was great answers, guys. Did you have fun on this podcast?
I did.
Yeah, that's 12 random questions. So, and bringing two people on at once is fun because it's two people that are. I got this idea from the Cage brothers when they were on the Bull Hucker.
Okay.
Because they went at each other a little bit, you know what I mean? But fun. They have fun with each other, So I thought, well, maybe I should bring two people on at once. And your idea, you've been bugging me for this for a while.
I know. I wanted Porn in the Potty Part 2.
You want to tell the story real fast?
Oh, it's too long.
Oh, is it? How long?
Porn in the Potty Part 2?
Yes.
Oh, that would have been from his point of view.
Oh.
Yeah, that was going to be his.
You want to tell it to me real quick?
That was just going to be from your point of view instead of from a 15-year-old point of view.
So where do we start?
See?
Where do we start?
To
Dad looking at the picture of the porn and saying, "Oh, I know that guy."
If you haven't watched Lizzy's episode, she, as a young teenager.
Yeah, I was 15.
And you were cleaning toilets.
Cleaning toilets at Riverside Park.
And then what happened?
I ended up with, Morning Glory, the hole, right? Yep. The hole.
It was a glory hole.
Glory hole, there we go. And oops.
Yeah.
I know.
That's something totally different, but yeah, go ahead.
I thought you were looking for something.
I was going to say, episode 127?
Yep. And I ended up with porn in my potty that I was cleaning.
It's the first time you've seen it.
From a local guy that Dad remembered and knew.
Yep.
And to this day, I still see him around.
You don't see him.
I swear.
Yep. Yeah, she called me, goes, cell phones, go figure.
Yeah.
Hey.
It was a Nokia brick
really?
with the. And
I said, just throw it away. He goes, no. Dad did. Okay, so I go down
recliner.
Then I looked
Laid
at it.
back.
And I looked at it and I go, I know this guy. Not facial wise, and not because of his.
I was going to say,
face.
please.
I didn't know that,
say his
but
face
it was his jeans. I mean, when you're a cop, you obviously, and he's always down there, so I knew who that was.
Yeah.
And so.
Yep.
Yeah.
You see the worst part of people when you're a cop too, don't you?
Dude, it was so funny. It was so funny.
Yeah. That's got to be tough to know stuff about people when you see them. You're like, oh,
you did a naughty boy.
Well, before we get out of here, I do want to say thank you to the Brush Emporium. Thanks for giving me the spot down here to have a podcast. Thank you for supporting this podcast. And if you have not been down here, 210 Clinton Street, what are you waiting for? Have you guys eaten here yet?
Yep.
Yes.
What'd you think?
Oh, we had the wings and we've had pizza and we always come for the ice cream.
Did you the frozen yogurt's coming in the summer, right?
Oh, yes, we always come for frozen yogurt, but they had ice cream today.
Yeah. Okay. Did you get your frozen candies?
No. Oh,
The
freeze-dried.
freeze-dried.
I've yet to try.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time
We're
I
just
walk
talking
by,
about that.
Every time I walk by, I'm like, I wonder if Lizzy ended up buying those.
No.
But they have all that stuff: ice cream, wings, pizza, pasta, you name it. It's also kind of cool upstairs. If you look on the north wall, they have a bunch of old board games there.
Yes.
So you can come in and have an old school family night here at the Brush Emporium, 210 Clayton Street. Order some pizza, order some wings, and play a little Monopoly with the kids. Like show them how they
Absolutely.
used to be back in the day, before the PlayStation 5 and all the internet crap and whatever. Just have an actual family night out,
Yeah.
So, like I said, 210 Clayton Street, thank you guys so much for supporting this. And if you do like what you saw in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a little red dot. That's our subscribe button. Click that. It's a small click for you, but it's a huge click for us. No matter where you're watching this or listening to this, leave a review. Reach out. Say hey. Give some of your answers if you'd like. Love to hear them. So, anyway, I thank you guys so much for coming
Well, thank
on.
you.
Always fun, Larry.
It's always a good time. We'll get you back on, and we'll get Mama Shasso on. Is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Yes, she's on too.
Did you notice that we accidentally dressed alike? This is how.
What's JK Construction or
That's
contracted?
Jeffrey's.
This is my brother's business. Yeah. Every time we go somewhere, we're always matching. It's kind of pathetic and gross.
That's cool. What's he do? I mean, is he? What's the business? Actual business?
Oh, construction.
Okay, just
yeah,
construction.
he mulches trees and
Okay.
Yeah.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah. But he got out, or he picked me up, and I was all, really?
My uncle and I end up dressing a lot alike all the time. I have to pick him up and take him to like his doctor appointments, whatever, and like jeans or a blue T-shirt or
Yep.
something. I'm
Yeah.
like, how does this happen every
Yep.
time? He looks like my mini me is what he looks
So we're
like.
gonna
so-
give him a JK Construction for all your mulching needs.
Yes.
There you go.
Jeff will do an amazing job. He might be a bit late though.
Yeah, he may be a bit late. Not for money. When he's on time for money. Yeah.
So if you're gonna pay him, don't worry, he'll be there. taking
he'll
his
be
turn,
right
so.
there. Or food. He's never late for food either.
All right, guys. Thank you so much. We'll
Hey,
talk to you next
thank
week.
Right.
Bye.
Yep.